That, yeah, I kind of want to even go back a little bit too to the backing, because the story is, it's really how you know kind of where it comes from. Without the story, without the deep understanding, Dylan obviously knows this deeper, but where this understanding came from, where the technique that I'm teaching you guys comes from. I was taught in an old school traditional way how to play this game. Not by their own fault, they didn't know any better. And to be honest with you, the rest of the industry, there is no one that knows it like I do. There is no one, because they, A, can't do it. They can't do it first. But B, I've been trained by the best coaches, so-called, in the world, and they didn't produce that in me. Not to say that that's the only part of the game. Exactly. Like, you have to be dialed in all areas. And that's what we are with Locked In, is mental, physical, everything from eating, studying defenses, coverages, all of it. You have to be dialed in everything. My thing was I was way too aware of my body. We are different competitors. I know that if my stuff is right, if I know that I'm the best that I can be, I don't care who's on the field that's competing against me. Austin's opposite. He doesn't care if his stuff's wrong. He's going to outwork you. He's going to beat you. He's looking at you and wants to beat you. I'm inward focused. So because of that, I was so focused on my development the whole time. And I knew I was playing damn well and I was a good player, but something felt off. I'm playing at the University of Washington. I'm practicing, going toe-to-toe against Jake Browning for the starting role my freshman year. And this is my dream. I'm trying to go to the NFL. I've been in the Elite 11. I've been a four-star quarterback up until this point. I know it's just me and me. I'm 6'2", 220. I'm 230 pounds at that time. I know that if my thing is right, I got everything. I can go. I can go. Why not? So I know how to read defenses. I know my playbook inside and out. I know all of it. But yet when I'm out there and I'm trying to deliver that rock, when I got this dig coming open versus cover two and I move that mic this way and I'm coming back, I knew in my head something felt off of my hand. It wasn't going where I wanted it to every time. And because of that, I couldn't shake it. I couldn't shake it and I couldn't get over it, and I had to figure it out. But yet, all my time up until Washington, at the University of Washington, all my coaches, everyone's saying I'm doing perfect. Everything I'm doing is perfect. Everything I'm doing in my motion, everything's perfect. So where do you think that had me? I'm in my head going, I know something's wrong. All my coaches, everyone that works with NFL guys, all these, dude, what you're doing is perfect. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Because I'm like, how am I doing everything perfect? I feel terrible. My body's in pain, my shoulder's in pain, my elbow's in pain. Ball's not going where I want. I'm playing bad. And now I'm about to think about running into Oregon Stadium and playing USC, not believing in myself. It made me quit. It made me quit. Because I was basically like, if I don't believe in myself, how am I going to get the rest of my locker room to believe in me? I know that if my thing's right, I'm going to put on a show. But I didn't know within myself that I was going to do that. So I basically mentally quit. I basically was like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to run on the field and compete knowing that I don't believe in myself. So I was like, I give up. And I'm still playing well. That's the thing. In my head, I literally chose that. I'm still throwing like 70% completion percentage, going till the last practice of fall camp. And then I remember the day that they brought both me and Jake Browning into the quarterback room, and they said, we're going to start Jake Browning. I was so damn relieved. I was so damn relieved. Think about that. I was still neck and neck, and I didn't even want it. I didn't even want it at that point anymore. And so from then on, I basically quit. For the next 3 years, basically just took a back seat. It was like, I couldn't figure it out. I don't know why, whatever. Because I'm doing everything that all the coaches are telling me to do. And it wasn't until the end of my career there, I'm at the University of Washington, I'm sitting on my couch watching the national championship. Deshaun Watson's in the national championship, and he's up for Heisman. And this is the dude that I finished number 11 at the Elite 11. He finished number 10. He was right before me. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, why is this dude up for Heisman, and I've only played one college football game? And now I was only having one more year of eligibility, too. So I had really nothing to lose, but I was reaching the end of my career. I only had one more year. And I was like, I'd be pissed at myself if I didn't give this one more shot. So at that point, I had nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. And I'm like, I'm going to go study this thing for myself. I'm going to throw out everything I've been taught up until this point. Everything. From the Elite 11 coaches, anyone. I don't care who it is. and I'm going to go study this thing for myself. I put on the tape of Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, all these dudes. Changed my life. I watched what they did. I put my film right next to it, and that's why I'm such a big believer in video, because you can think you're doing something, but you have no idea until you watch it. You have no idea until you watch it what you're doing. And when I put on the video, what I was doing and being told what to do versus what I was seeing them do was completely different. It was completely different. I was told to hold the ball high and tight. I've been told that since I put on the table all these dudes, they're all holding it in the middle of their chest. That was the first thing. I go out to practice, I change that. Ball starts getting a little bit better. Start doing all these little different things that I'm starting to watch with no one else telling me what to do, except me just watching it and teaching myself every day, just in the lab, just teaching myself. Every time that ball came off my hand, it went exactly where I wanted it to, every time. I have no more shoulder pain. It's going where I want every time. Changed my life. Changed my life. I had now just unlocked the key that I was missing. Again, like I said, I could read coverages. I could do everything. It was this piece about the ball coming off my hand, where it was going. That was my thing that I struggled with. For you, it's weight. For you, it's weight as well. For other guys, we don't know what your problem is. That's what we got to figure out. Everyone has their own unique thing that they struggle. That was my struggle that I couldn't figure out because no one gave me the answers because no one had them. I figured that out. Changed my life. Now I felt like I was the baddest dude on the field. I could do whatever I want. I got all the ones reps